Welcome to another part of Jinx. This time, we're going to Schloss Kreep. If I'm saying it right, Schloss Kreep. Oh man, I'm probably fucking that up, whatever. So, Schloss Kreep is the Halloween area, the horror area. And, it's actually pretty alright, honestly. It's got a nice design to it, it's got some nice music. It's pretty neat. And I believe, in memory, that Schloss Kreep is the last level that Crystal Fisher has done before he just decided to not play the fucking game anymore. So, after this part, we're heading into uncharted territory, apparently. Except for, like, the one walkthrough I found on YouTube. The one walkthrough of this forgotten game. I also got a key, but it's not the right key. Yep, the game's gonna do that to you now, where it's gonna give you a key, but you have to know it's the right key, because there are different keys to find. So the first thing we gotta deal with, obviously, is using the key over here to unlock this door here, which in turn unlocks this gate. And yeah, then we just move on from here. As for that door over there, we'll come to that door later on. Not right now, but later on we will worry about that door. So what about down here? Well, there are some spikes, which I do avoid massively. And, yeah, then I just go down even further into some acid, which doesn't even hurt me at all for some reason. And here we are. We are now here at the very slow-moving platform area that circles around and gives us two switches to activate. One switch doing this, which gives out an enemy. This guy's kind of obnoxious because of the fact that he's not easy to hit and floats about and will shoot a projectile at you that will eventually explode from him, but, yeah, it just sort of homes in on you, and it goes on for a while, and it's a little obnoxious. It's also obnoxious to hit him, really. It's the most obnoxious to actually deal damage to him. But, yeah. And there's another switch over here, which does activate the gate, which lets us get the key over there. But how we got the key? It's so far away from us. Gives us another moving platform, which goes the opposite direction, because of course it does, and it's slower than the other ones, so that's great. Now, there are actually two keys around here. The first one is right in front of us. You can see it, we have to go grab it, which I have to wait for this moving platform to come over to me to get it. As you can see, the projectile skull is going after me. Except the jump is so fucking, like, big, you're more than likely gonna miss it and get in the acid, so just grab the key. The acid didn't even do that much damage, so you'll be fine. And, yeah. Once that's taken care of, go back over here and get on one of these. And just right until you get over to there, where there's a key over here now as well. Grab this key, and then move on forward. And that's about the gist of it. Now, you might have noticed that the keys do look kind of different. One key has a normal hollow hole, and the other one is more like, you know, solid. There are, as far as I have seen, about 3 to 4 different keys in this game. So, there's a lot to get. And, yeah, now I gotta wait all the way around. It kind of stops around here too, which is obnoxious, but whatever. I try to hit this guy, but I miss, because, again, the melee in this game is awkward as fuck. But don't worry, there is an enemy we can fight against. It's just, he takes a few hits, and it's not exactly fun, and he breaks out this wall. See? It's a wolf. Now, he fought the wolf beforehand, behind that gate, but, you know, that was unfair. Now we had a fair fight, and I won, still, so the wolf sucks. And over here is another gate, which is crooked, but, we can't just squeeze in from there. We have to go and unlock it. There's a switch here, and there's a box here. We use the box in the water. Before we can do that, over here, explosion. It's one of those puppet things, and a switch as well. The switch will allow us to exit, but why? We could just go back to the door. You'll find out why soon. Right now, though, pick up the box, throw it in the water, and go over to that switch. Did it in my first try, baby. And there you go, now we can leave, right? Well, you gotta go the long way, because the actual way we came from is now locked for some fucking reason, and we have to go this way. There's a spider over here, which is why I have these bombs. The spiders are very obnoxious to actually fight in melee, So, use the fucking bombs you've been collecting for them. It kills them in one hit, and it has a good radius to it. I would recommend using the bombs on enemies that are obnoxious enough where it's just not worth doing melee on them. And spiders are one of those enemies. Anyway, the door is locked now, so I have to go all the way over here and get on this moving platform, which is very slow. But let's go with some stars. The problem is that there are these lava balls which kind of phase through this thing. And, yeah, it's just obnoxious to deal with. But I made it through. I go to the other side, and now we can leave and get upwards to here. In which, we find ourselves at the checkpoint. And another one of those puppet robots, which I will kill. But it dealt damage to me because I went right up to it, instead of just going around it. And, yeah, now I have to go forward and just take care of some shit. Unfortunately, as I go over here, my melee is just, like, garbage. And even though I should have hit this guy, I didn't, and I died. And I used a life. But don't worry, I got back because I was right where a fucking star was. And also, they gave me a star, a silver star, for jumping over this spike. That was not a joke. This game does not want you to fail. It just doesn't. It gives you so much that there is no excuse for you to fail. However, it does give you a nice little trap here of 2 spiders by going to the star, which is just fun. But don't worry, because we got bombs. Except the bombs can also hurt you. Be careful of that radius. And there you go. That's about the gist of that. And there's also, obviously, that fucking bastard flying about with his skull. Just be careful of him. There's some health here, though. They give you a lot of health in that one little area. So, even if you take a lot of damage, you know, just go get a health back. There's like 4 of them. You'll get it back easily. There's more than enough for you to actually heal yourself from. And, yeah, as you can see, bunch of stars and unlock the gate. I can't unlock the gate yet. But don't worry, the key is in this area. We just have to know about this sign right here. What this sign is going to say to us. Watch the floors on this path unless you want to fall in lava and turn to ash. Well, I don't see what the problem is here. Oh, shit. Now, it doesn't break as soon as we step on it. It breaks before we even get near it. So, the traps aren't really traps. They're just like, you know, obnoxious little obstacles. You know, they just kind of get in the way. But they don't trick you. They just exist. Also, we have the key now, and we could go and actually, oh, by the way, that's a little secret thing there at the tombstone. We could actually go out the gate now and go to the exit. Or, we can keep going this way on this door over here instead. In which we can not only find another breakable floor, and, you know, some more stars, and also this asshole, but we can also find another key, and another breakable floor. That star, I don't know if you can actually get. I think that's a trick one. But wait. Like, why did we have to do all of that? Why do we have to go the long way to get that fucking key? There's no point in doing that. We could have just gone forward and just fucking not bothered with that. Well, the reason behind that is 1, enemy. He's dead now. Finally killed him. And 2, just the fact that it's going to be important for me to have unlocked that area over there. Now, does the game fuck up your percentage by keeping that gate locked because you went and did this instead? Maybe. Maybe. I don't think so, but maybe. What we do know is that there are plants here which spit shit at you and try to fight you. Kill them. They're obnoxious and get in the way of your box pushing. Once they're both dead, proceed with the box pushing. And once the boxes are pushed, the gate will open up. But what about this gate over here? This locked gate here, it just exists. And has, like, no real purpose to it. Is there a purpose to it? Is there something important to this one? We'll find out soon. But right now, push the boxes. And with the gate unlocked, we can now move on forward till we get one more broken floor. But first, the gate. We need a key. Let's go get that key, shall we? and also broken floor. And then the enemy just pops out of nowhere too. There's a sign here as well, and there's a locked gate here too. How are we going to leave? Well, go ahead and activate that sign there and see that leave no gravestone unturned in your search. There's an R1 tombstone here for some reason. Even though it turns to camera. I don't know why that tombstone exists. But there you go. I turned it. And there's another tombstone over here, which literally just says Bob. So, rest in peace, Bob. And there you go. That is the key. And we can now use that key to unlock this door over here, which does give us something, but also gives us a trap. But I used the bomb, so the trap can go fuck itself. Nice little hint here, nice little bit of trivia here. That room, it can glitch up. The spider's shadow can glitch up, and it causes that to attack you instead, and gets you stuck, and you can't move. And it's fucking dumb. I've had it happen in practice. Don't fucking let that happen. Just throw the bomb. Just don't let the glitch happen to you. Anyway, that's Area 1 done. Now it's time for Area 2, where we're in, like, fucking grave area. Great. What's in the sign here? Is this a maze of crypts, or like a cryptid maze? Either way, there are 4 gems that you have to find to get over to the exits. So, we gotta find 4 gems, and also another portable hole. We got 2 of them now. I'm not a fan of the portable holes, as you all know. But we'll be using them, don't worry. I got no tornado. The tornadoes are actually not that bad. And, yeah. Let us move forward, beyond these axes, and find another sign that tells us directions, including the Crypt of Time. What is Crypt of Time? We will find out about that later on, but right now, there's another toy we gotta take care of. He's dead. Okay, so, with that done, another star given to us, we can now move on forward to where we will find a key that's way up above. Let's push these boxes to unlock this gate, which will bring us over to a switch, which we'll use the switch to activate the fan thing, which is, you know, obviously a fan, which will then lead us right to the key. I mean, it is spooky and all, so, you know, it's a fan. And with that out of the way, we can now move on forward to where we can continue on with our search for the gems by going across these acid pits. And then going left and not this way, because that way is a dead end. But going this way gives us a bomb, some hearts, and a fucker. So kill the fucker, and use a key to unlock this gate here. Be careful of his skull. It does have some good range on its turning. Okay, checkpoint. I don't have a key though, what the fuck we do? Go back over, go downward, and you will find the key. It's actually down this way, I'm just joking with you. What we have to do, actually, is just go down this way. We have the key from before, but it goes for this door over here. Use it there, go press the spikes, and all of a sudden, Dracula comes out. I'm gonna try and use the fucking hole on Dracula, because Dracula here, actually, weird Dracula, like Pimp Dracula, I guess, actually has a move where he charges at you. It's not a move where he shoots shit at you, but you don't want that move. You want the one who charges at you. But for some reason, he didn't want to fucking charge at me. But don't worry, because I went ahead and I made sure that no matter what, he'd walk into that fucking hole. So there you go. I got the key now. Now we can go all the way back and lock the door there. What's behind that door, though? Where... Oh, by the way, I have 29 fucking cherry bombs. I have a lot of bombs. I'm being smart with my fucking bombs right now. Anyway, what does that gate do for us? What does the gate lead us to? What will we do? Also, camera, please. What will we do in order to essentially, you know, move on from here? Well, the gate will give us this. A switch. And the switch gives us a timed event. Fucking run. Go to where that platform was and don't run out of time. Good news, though, you are more likely going to make it to that fucking exit before half the time is done. That's non-exaggeration. See? And with that done, we now have the rest of the area unlocked to us. Kill this guy over here, and then go ahead and just go over to that side over there. It's that path. Be careful of the spikes and the axe. Over here, is this weird thing. The gate's open. We try to jump over this thing to skip over all this darkness. Doesn't count. You are forced to walk on the light. I'm surprised the developers actually thought people would actually jump across these to skip this shit and made sure that this would deactivate even if you did that. But as soon as you're over here, Dracula comes back to fucking haunt us. Don't worry, you got the first gem and also have another trap hole. I'ma fucking use it, and I'ma lure his ass into the trap hole this time. Because he will definitely charge in this time. Watch. Over here, asshole. Look at me. Look at me. There you go. Charged right in. He's dead. What do we get? A star. Okay. Moving on. We have the cherry bombs. I got 32 cherry bombs now. Over here, in order to jump across these ones, the spikes when they're going like upward and then downward towards you, just go over them with the height of your jump. Like the highest you jump, and you'll make it through without taking damage. And over here, there's a new buddy here, Marvin. How's it going, Marvin? Hang on. Let me see what you want. You're so hungry. You're feeling faint. Oh, no. What are we going to do for you, boy? Well, don't worry. Because he had pumpkins for his pie. But the pirates stole it. Let's go get them Let's get the pumpkins back. Let's get them fucking pumpkins back. There are 9 pumpkins. And there are 3 in 3 areas. Welcome to what the backtracking is going to be like now. Also explosion with the crypt. Gives us some lightning. Don't need it right now. There's an anvil around here I can grab. But you might have noticed that he brought up 3 areas with his 9 pumpkins. Because in order to complete this goal and a few other goals in this game, you have to go through all 3 fucking areas to find these pumpkins. To find these items. That means, considering this is area 2, I am forced to go back to area 1. There's the pumpkin right there. That's what it looks like. It's a jack-o'-lantern. And that's 1 of 9. I'm a jump cut to not waste your time on these. But just know, you'll be backtracking a lot for these goals. Now there's a spider here and he's a biggin, but we got a cherry bomb, so we're fine. See? We're fine. And across from him is the exit, as well as the sign, which will tell us about the exit. Who crossed the slime? 4 is the key. At the other side, you would see. I'm guessing it's saying that you only have to 1 shot to do this, but don't worry, you can go back because these platforms don't go away. They just stay there forever. Oh, so Dracula is here as well. And there's a pumpkin here as well, but I want to get rid of Dracula first. So I'm going to go ahead and use my Thundercloud on him. And with that, what does he give us? Because why did Dracula come over here? Well, Dracula came over here in order to give us, after his death and a pumpkin, another gem. That is 2 out of 4. So, where is 3 and 4? Well, one's over by the exit, and the other one's this way. Now, one jumped over this ship, but unfortunately jumped didn't want to work around here and wanted to fuck me. See? It wanted to do a stomp instead, which is wrong. I landed. It's not a stomp, it's a fucking jump. But, yeah. I just want to grab some more stars then, because I want to get my life back, and I'm going to grab them all back anyway. And don't worry, there's a lot of stars around here. I won't grab all of them, but I will grab some of them, because they will help. And over here, a pillar explodes for no fucking reason. And you're thinking, okay, well that's surprising, then the floor explodes. But don't worry, we can jump over this. If you go by as straight as you can on the jump, you'll make it over without having to do that thing where you jump on the platform and then jump over there. Oh, Dracula comes out for the 4th fucking time, got his gem, put a lightning on his ass, kill him, end it all, the end. Now, I could go back the normal way, but I'm a death abuse here because it's faster. And also because I fucked up the jump here. I mean, I could have waited until I built up some more stars, but, you know, don't care. I have 8 more lives I can abuse. And I'm back over to the exit now. It's quick. You know, sometimes life abuse can be quick. And, yeah, there's some platforms here. Go across the slime. You know, go across the acid. And As you can see, there are 4 indents. That's the last gem right there. And I could exit now, but we are missing a pumpkin. Because there are 3 in all 3 areas. We have to find 9. Where could the last pumpkin be? Well, let me go ahead and go back. Oh, wait, the game's going to punish me for doing that by giving me this asshole. Don't worry, I'll take care of him. There, it's taken care of. He gives me a star for it. Okay, let us jump cut to where it is, shall we? Because it's back over here. And let's grab all these stars, too. Because, you know, might as well. And with that, and all 52 stars, we now have the 3rd pumpkin, and we can leave Area 2. But we gotta go back to Area 1 at some point, right? Well, yes, we do. But not just yet. Let me go ahead and lock Area 3 first. Get that out of the way. And with Area 3 now locked, we can now go over to it. And as soon as I go over to Area 3, my headset decided to be an asshole and cut the audio again. So the recording fucked up again. But don't worry. I made sure to stop in time. And jump cut. There you go. Okay. So this sign over here will say that was like this black can, this block can be pushed. But what does it mean? What do these symbols mean? Well, the symbols actually are to activate things. Either a door, which will unlock the gate for it, or it will unlock a fan for us to get blown up on to get up from. I'm going to use it over here. And I'm only going to do it for this run of the Area 3 for a good reason. Because we're not going to be doing Area 3 yet. I'm going to go down here and take care of this asshole, because he's annoying and I don't want him. And I nearly die. Great. But over here is our 3rd and final guy of Schloss Kreep, who is Merrix. Hello, Jinx, my lad. We have some problems here in the prison, considering that, unfortunately, some of the prisoners have escaped. So, can we do a service and recapture them? Well, of course we can. Of course we can recapture them. There are 6 jailbirds, and they have decided to hide themselves across all the realms. You want to find more than 2 in any one area. Yeah. There are 2 of these fucking goals. And he gives us up to 11 capture gems. So we have enough for this. But now I'm going to return the hub. Because we are now finally going to Area 1. Yes, we are now finally going to Area 1. Because now we have the prisoners and the pumpkins to find. Also, this door here, we can now unlock it. And here is our final guy, Butler Chivers. And a pumpkin and a fucking time thing. Now, who is Butler Chivers? Well, I believe he was mentioned before. But this is a spooky place. His name is Chivers. Chivers the Butler. I would like some information, please. It would help me out. Very well. The king and the queen and their 2 daughters have been captured by pirates. Of course, we'll have to rescue them. Yeah. We can't rely upon ourselves, though. To help, I suppose, mount a rescue mission of our own. We need troops for our righteous crusade. Help me find the staff? Sure, I can find them. And the staff in question happen to be Cook Griddle, Cleaner Gubbins, and the corpulent chambermaid, Jordan. Now, we've already found the Griddle. You know, we've already found Griddle from before, last part. But the other 2 we have not met. Because we're not going to meet them until other levels later on in the game. So yeah, we're not going to be beating Butler's challenge yet until we complete a good chunk more of the game. But don't worry, because there are prisoners around here which I can grab with my capture gem. And I'm going to use the capture gem just to throw it at him. And same thing as the sheep. There you go. Or the cow, I mean. And there's a second one right over here by the health. And what about the pumpkins? Well, this pumpkin over here exists. But we have to then take a long trek back. But this is why I went for the door. Because you will miss this pumpkin otherwise. And lastly, fight this plant over here. And hey, a pumpkin. And there you go. That's all the pumpkins. But that's Area 1 done. Now it's time for Area 2, which has a prisoner here. Just right over here by the entrance. That's free. And the 4th and final prisoner of Area 2 is right over here by the exit. And that is Area 2 done. So now we can finally do Area 3. So what is Area 3? Well, Area 3 relies on this box pushing shit, which we're going to need to push these boxes to do things. But also, there is like a red light which we can interact with to unlock a gate. So now we can move on from there. But right now, I'm going to just go ahead and get rid of my capture gems and use the bombs. Because there's a guy here I can kill, and also Dracula's here as well. But, you know, we could just use a trap instead, and I will, because I will use, let's see, a Hall of Despair? Yeah, why not? I'll use a Hall of Despair. Just throw it right in this line. There we go, did it. And in you go. And with that, we got a key. So, with that key, we can now move on forward to where, with an anvil, just came with a fucking bomb, we're going to go ahead and see what else we can do. So, over here, you can find that there's a gate there. And we could go that way, but I'm not going to yet. I'm instead going to push this box over this way now, in which it will unlock the gate that we just saw. There are 3 switches here, and these 3 switches you have to activate all at once in order to activate a thing. A thing which will allow us to go to the exit of this level. This area, I mean. So some health here in case you needed it. But yeah, 1, 2, 3. You push a laser into a thing. I don't know what the thing is. Could be a crystal. But we pushed it, and now that's 1 out of 3 of those things done. Because you might have noticed that there was apparently a bit more going on in that room. So we gotta deal with that. Now, I want to push about downward. There we go. And I will. And as we push downward, the fan activates. Now with this fan, I'm going to go ahead and just go over to the left this time. I'm not going to the moon area anymore because no point doing that. But I will go ahead, kill this guy, and also kill the asshole of the skull inside this room here. Yeah, see? You might have noticed there is a star here. A star thing like the one from before, which will obviously be where the laser goes. There are 3 of them. And we have to activate the skulls in order to activate all 3 of these fucking lasers. So that's the second one, and it goes to the left. So the one for the top, I guess, or wherever it's going to be. And, you know, there's a star door here and also a pumpkin. So that should be 7 pumpkins, yep. And some stars here in case you need them. About 8. But now we gotta push this box all the way across the other side of where it is in order to unlock the star door. Which is the last fucking position the box has to be in now. And with the star door dealt with, that will in turn lead to essentially the near completion of this. Also, I've noticed that the box kind of just locked itself into the middle eventually once you push it over there. Just be careful about that. I'm going to use the Thundercloud real quick. Actually, I'm going to use the Capture Gem. I'm going to use the Capture Gem. Because the prisoner is there. There is a prisoner there. But there's also 2 enemies there. There's Dracula and the fucking Skull Bastard. Now, I know the Skull Bastard my melee, but I want to take care of the Capture Gem here. See, he's right over there. I went ahead, threw the Capture Gem at him. Got it. And I switched immediately to the Thundercloud to take care of this asshole. No, you know what? You know, yeah, Thundercloud. Because you have a lot of Thundercloud. And yeah, there he is. And run! I kind of missed. He didn't go in that hole, though, unfortunately. Whatever. Thunder him. There you go. And now that he's dead, I can go ahead and bring myself back to the Capture Gems. And over here, by his corpse, is a ladder. Climb the ladder. To go to another ladder, climb that ladder, to go to some switches, which will lead to the last star. See, there's the star right there. Which means the laser will be above. So activate the 2 switches up here. Yeah, it goes by 1, 2, 3. And that's it. That is the puzzle of this area. And with that puzzle done, we can now move on to the exit. Because with these 3 lasers, it will now do this. Nice. Okay, so now all I do is just drop down and, you know, just leave. Go to that exit, which is by a door that I have to unlock. I already have it unlocked anyway. And also lightning's right there. So, yeah, as you can see, I kind of have a good idea on how to plan this out. And also you can see that, for the most part, it's an alright level. It's an alright few puzzles. It's an alright few areas. The backtracking is the problem, though. Because this one really starts to show how heavy the backtracking is going to get. And unfortunately, we're not done yet. Now, you cannot go back up once you fall down here. Which is why we're not going to complete the fucking Area 3 challenge until I come back to Area 3. Luckily, I have to go back to Area 2 anyway in order to complete, you know, our buddy's challenge, our buddy there. So, you know, it's fine. But, yeah, bit obnoxious. And I got another pumpkin. We now have one more pumpkin and one more prisoner to find. Over here, in the green door, there are some spikes that will rotate around. Just do your best to avoid them. And after you go past them by this door is quite honestly one of the coolest parts of this game. That is a cool visual. I will not lie. I like it a lot. It's trippy. It's neat. It's awesome. So now we're done with that, we can now move on forward to the last door in this room, which this door will actually lead us to the exit. And with this door, you will find there are a bunch of axes and spikes, as well as a sign which will tell us to time ourselves, position ourselves correctly with the axes, and to apparently run on the axes when they stop moving. That doesn't help much. It doesn't. It's better when they just go on towards you. Also, I died. But don't worry. There are stars here. So, you know, I got it back. But not only that, but even if there weren't stars over here and I didn't have the stars for this, the game gives me a fucking life anyway for doing that whole bit. So, there's no penalty at all. It's just kind of stupid. So yeah, I mean, you know, there's some stars here. They give you like 10 stars. Again, this game doesn't want you to fail. It wants you to succeed. And with a nice hearty fucking few jumps, there's a life up there. So I could have just gotten that. But now I got 71 stars. And there, in front of us, is the last prisoner. We now have all of them. But where's the pumpkin? Also, that door's supposed to be locked, but it's not locked. So, you're gonna see how weird that's gonna be. Also, by the way, I can't fucking get these stars now because I have 91. I don't have 89. I grabbed too many bronze, and thus I can't get 99 in this area because I don't have 89 to get that 10 to get 99. Because this game is like it's gonna be that weird. It's gonna be that specific and stingy on the fucking stars. And with all these boxes pushed, this happens. Yep. And that's where the exit is, which this exit here has a guy with a gun. Now he shoots me, and that's all he does. He's dead now. And with that, we get the key, we unlock the gate, and we have the gem we're looking for and a sign in our exit. So what is this little area here? Well, as it says here, this is the Haunted House, the Secret Vault of Gold. Don't forget your chapter seal before going for the wind portal. We won't. We won't. And we have to go by this because we can't go back up now. Like, we're stuck here in this little area. So, yeah, we gotta leave. And with all 3 areas completed, with the chapter seal grabbed, we can now move on forward to where we are going to be seeing, you know, our next level unlock. We'll not go in there yet, though, because we have to go back to Area 2 and 3 to complete our goals. But yeah. We now have, I believe, half of the levels unlocked. It looks like that, doesn't it? We got Paramedicia. I will not unlock Paramedicia because we still have to go and do Area 2 and 3 of Schloss Kreep. But Paramedicia will be dealt with soon. But first, let us go see our good friend Merrix and see what he has to say about the place. We've finally seen some members of the Royal Court, I guess. But how are they unaffected about the Chaos Hex? Well, I'm sure we'll find something about that. And also all the signposts. Could it be there's somebody helping us out? Malmoglio? I don't know who the fuck that is. He wants a souvenir from the new area. Sure, I can give you a stuffed camel, whatever. Maybe it's an actual side mission. Marvelous. I shall put it in the pride of place. Sure, dude. I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't know what you mean by that, but okay. Okay, so back to Area 2 of Schloss Kreep, because we're now going to go ahead and just bring our pumpkins back first, and then our prisoners back, in order to get our well-deserved rewards. And by the way, I'm a fucking jump cut now. Like, right now. There you go. Okay, so Marvin, what do you have to give us for getting all your pumpkins back? He's going to give us some pie, but not good enough. But don't worry, he gives us a truth gem instead. And with the truth gem, we can now go ahead and have 2 of them available for us for some reason. Maybe it can be useful. And those pirates just are plain old mean. Yeah, I just said it. You tell them, man. You tell them, Marvin. You don't fucking let them get away with that shit, man. And back in Area 3, we have Jill and Merrix, who will give us something as well. The Crown Jewels! So, now that we have another Crown Jewel and another Truth Gem, we can now move on forward. But Jill and Merrix has something else to say to us that is not just, filler text. There are some keys about on our travels. It's just they're kind of important. I'm sure they'll turn up. Keep up the good work. Well, I do have a key. And there is this large gate that has a life here. There you go. By the way, there are 3 keys. And the thing is, I still have 1. But I'm guessing right now that it was that door that we just somehow unlocked without actually unlocking it. I don't know why. But there you go. We have a spare key. I don't know what the point of the spare key is going to be, but we got a spare key. And with that, we can now move on forward. Back to the hub with a saved Schloss Kreep 100%. So, with that done, I believe we should be getting close to halfway through the game. It's not a long game, but it's too long to be a short play. Also, one of the forgotten portals has been opened because we got some of those truth gems! So you might have to go ahead and look at that way later on in the Let's Play, because right now I'm just going for the levels normally. Because next time, in Jinx, we're not going to where the forgotten portal is, or forbidden portal, whatever. We are instead going to Paramedicia, in which we are going to be doing 3 more areas, and doing probably some more backtracking and some more bullshit. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time for Paramedicia in Jinx.